Dear viewer, I'm about to take you on a journey, and it is my own journey, unfortunately, and I'm going to title it How My House Was Trying to Kill Me. My name is Dr. Brandy Rose Lipscomb, and I'm a naturopathic doctor out here in the beautiful state of Washington. For those of you that don't know what a licensed naturopathic doctor is, I am a certified physician in this state. I can bill your insurance, prescribe drugs, and teach you how to use natural medicine like herbs and roots and mushrooms that I'm out hiking for today that you can use for your own personal health and well-being. As a naturopathic doctor, I went to a 4-year fully accredited postgraduate school of medicine and had to take board exams similar to your medical doctor. We worked in training clinics with supervising doctors and can perform minor surgeries as well as a host of other things. If you don't have a naturopathic doctor, you should. We're great to have around. So I'm about to share with you a journey on toxic mold. Let me tell you a little bit about the backstory. I recently bought a house, and it's a beautiful house. And we knew when we bought it that the roof was going to take some work. Couldn't tell exactly how much damage was there, but one of the reasons that I was able to have such a beautiful home at such a great price was the fact that the roof was pretty bad. So we went into it knowing it was going to have to be replaced, and I didn't realize how much mold was actually on the plywood of the roof facing into my house until I was there working from home and the roofers were peeling the roof off. I also didn't realize that the canister lights that came down into the top floor where I was sitting had about 1.5 inches of wide open airspace between the ceiling and them. And so when that happened that day, I started to really lose my memory. I went for about 2 weeks after that event where I couldn't remember why I was in a room. I couldn't remember what I was about to write in someone's chart note. I couldn't remember the next day that I told a friend that I would bring drinks and a salad to dinner that night. I showed up empty-handed to a friend's house with no recollection of the text from the day before. And that's when I started to realize, like, oh my gosh, I'm in really big trouble here. That the mold situation was way worse than I thought it was, and it is definitely impacting my brain. What am I doing about the fact that I was in a house knowingly exposed to mold, and what has it done to my body? That, my viewer, is the journey that I'm about to take you on. So I am going to be ordering 2 different urine mycotoxin tests and collecting them at the same day, same time, sending them to 2 different companies to compare their results. I'm going to treat myself for 6 months and walk you through that whole experience, and then retest with both of those companies to see what their final results are. So if you're interested at all in learning a bit about how to treat toxic mold in your house or in your own health, or if you know someone who is, please do them a favor, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and follow along on this toxic mold journey. It's probably not going to be that pretty, but it's going to be raw and real and honest. And from a fairly educated point of view, I took a 500-hour course in toxic mold, compliments of Dr. Christa, who is one of the foremost experts in the world in the realm of mycotoxin illness. Check her out. She wrote an amazing book called Break the Mold. You can find it on Amazon, and she has a great website, Dr. Christa. Highly recommend taking a look at her stuff. You'll find on her website, which I'll link in the description below, a link to certified mold literate doctors, and you'll find my name there. I think she's amazing, and I treat mold-related illness in my practice. It's a part of what I do in addition to optimizing hormones and doing functional gut testing. Those are probably the 3 primary foci of my medical practice. So if you have questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll answer them the best I can. Give me a shout out. Let me know that you're here. Let me know what you think. Do you know someone who's been dealing with toxic mold? Are you not sure if your problem might be mold? You can find an answer to that question by going online. I've got links to 2 different questionnaires in the description so that you can fill out a questionnaire and see if your symptoms are mimicking those of toxic mold. So I'll give you an update as soon as I can. Thanks for being a part of this journey, and I hope it's beneficial to somebody else out there to see my path.